gave you a chance to look at the agenda. Not sure if anybody needs to add anything, if we need to amend it.
I'm moving to approve it as is.
Second.
Yes.
You good with two, Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give you a few minutes to look at the minutes for July the 26th. Ooh. Basically, you two are the only two really that can approve it or whatever. since
Move to
Richard
approve.
Second.
was Unanimous.
You
I'm gonna
start.
send this one around and let you just kind of sign off on it. There you go. And then the next month's, there'll be one.
No problem.
No public here for a public comment. I just want to welcome Mark to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And there's lots that's going to be going on, so this little Robbinsville tourism will need you. Thank you, Richard. We're going to look into our old business. Trunk or treat still set for October the 31st, 4:30 to 7:30. Did you by chance get that flyer printed off, or that thing we're going to mail off?
Yeah, and I've not had a chance to mail it yet, but I am. I've got a list of businesses. And I talked to Angie, and she gave me kind of the list of previous participants, and I've also created a list of other potential businesses to. Then we'll send out letters, or send out like a flyer, but also kind of create a phone tree and start calling people. Maybe closer towards the end of September, when we're once we kind of see people start signing up and seeing if we need to.
And I had thought, since we're stretching it all the way down Main Street, we might want to just see if some of those businesses might want to jump on board.
Oh, definitely.
So I'll kind of talk to them
Gonna
too.
take it from the corner like you normally does now.
Yeah, we're going to try to. We're actually going to go together with the school, and then we're wanting it to be just one big trunk or treat line. Still trying to figure out the whole gist of all that. And Christmas extravaganza is still booked for December the 10th. High school 9:30 to 4, and the parade at 6. Has anyone come up with an idea for the theme for the parade? By next month, we need to name that, because some of them like to get started a little bit early.
You remember what were the last last year or the year before?
Last year's was Christmas movies.
Movies, okay.
And then the year before was Christmas songs.
Got it.
Yeah. So just kind of be thinking about that.
Could do something with the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. So let's just kind of think about that one, and then throw out some other ideas, and we'll roll with it and get everybody started with it. The next thing on our old business was the change in the policies and the procedures.
I spoke with Ellen, so what I'm going to do is sit down and workshop with her, kind of bring her what I've got so far. We've not had a chance, our schedules haven't allowed us to get together yet, but maybe the next week or two, and hopefully by next meeting then have what we've workshopped kind of with her stamp of approval to present to the board.
Good deal. I do have the applicants for the new director, so we'll kind of go over them in closed session, look them over, and get us a time set for when we can do some, give them them the chance to kind of let us see who we want to hire. New business. Our new business is going to be the Graham Star 150th magazine. They spoke to us before the last meeting, but we really didn't get a chance to get any information. I don't know the lady's name that came to the post office.
Debbie Dill?
Yeah, but I didn't have enough information to give you guys, so I just thought since Randy's here, he could kind of give you an idea of what they're wanting. They're wanting sponsorship or pay to get an ad in it, or you let us know what you're wanting.
Yeah, and typically it's not a reporter's job. Actually, there's kind of a firewall between advertising and reporting. So I'm just going to talk to you about what the product is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slick, glossy magazine format, about 60 pages in length, and it's going to cover Graham County's entire history. Content's going to be provided by the Graham County Historical Association, Marshall McClung, Kevin Hensley is going to be reporting and writing about for it, and I will as well. And I'll read down some of the topics that we're looking at right now. History of the Cherokees, Cherokee culture, establishing Graham County, pre-Civil War, during Civil War, post-Civil War, early industry, religion, in the history of religion in Graham County, the history of Stokoa, Joyce Kilmer Forest, dams, Topoco, pre-Fontana, Fontana Dam Lake, Fontana Village, growing up in Graham County, centennial celebration, sports traditions, Graham County today, historical sites where you can go and actually still visit historical sites, or where they used to be historical sites that you could still go to. And then also Graham County today, and looking forward to what we can look for as far in the future as we can look, like for example Corridor K, what kind of impact that'll have on the county and things like that. So the sponsors so far include Graham County Historical Association, Graham County Board of Commissioners, Toccoa Valley Cultural Arts Center, Fontana Dam, and then we're approaching others, including yourself. As far as prices, I have a flyer for you.
Yeah.
I'm not even supposed to look at it.
When is this going to be?
It will be released in the October 27th edition.
Okay, and then deadline for signing up?
Let's see, the layout is September 19th.
Okay.
So it's coming up.
Okay, this will be our last
Very
meeting.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
So what was the ad? Prices we like. Well, it's nothing too. I think we should do the inside back cover. Or someone make another suggestion. So there you go. It didn't take me long to figure out.
See, I didn't even have that to go by whenever she was talking
Yeah.
to me. I didn't have a clue.
One thing, and while he's looking at that occurred to me as a result of the other day when everybody was around, it'd be good if the identified historic locations, for example, our building over there, I think we need to create a storyboard or something that we can put up so that, and have somewhere there at any time if we have a visitor, it'd be great if they could, if they wanted to know something about it, you'd have it there.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't require, it requires the effort to produce it, but it is a way to kind of promote our historical things of historical significance, I guess.
Is this only going to be distributed in Graham County? Or is it going to be? I know it's the Graham Star's part of a larger network.
There'll be a press overrun. In other words, it'll be inserted in every copy of the Graham Star, but there will be additional copies. I'm not sure what the overall press run is. Let me see if that's included in here.
It'll probably be something that locals will certainly want to
Oh,
go.
definitely. Yeah.
But it's a good thing to have, just kind of like on a coffee table thing.
I know that there's the intention that the Historical Association will have a quantity of them to distribute. Same thing with probably Graham County Travel and Tourism and anybody else who wants it. So I don't think that the press run for it has been set in stone.
I think we need to roll with what Dirk said. I'm going to make a motion to take the inside back cover.
Second.
I'm Craig.
Yep.
I don't know if somebody's already bought that or not.
Well, you're in trouble if it has.
So if it has, I could have Debbie Dills contact you, but you might want to discuss about a Plan B or a Plan C.
Okay.
Like just a full page within. Is the inside front or full page?
So if that's, if that is taken,
Is that
then
a
it's
secondary
on the page.
option?
Well,
You can definitely get a full page. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you know.
Go to the next best thing. That's
and that
usually-
is for the Robbinsville Tourism Authority that's taken that. Okay. And then maybe by the town's meeting, we'll have a little bit more perspective of what is taken and what ain't. 'Cause how long have you had this out?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm normally not involved in sales or marketing or at all. So I'm on my way back from Asheville and swung by the office and grabbed that. So I'm sorry I'm not better.
Well, and I'm sorry too, but whenever she kind of approached me, she just kind of approached me and just
Sure.
left it at that, and I didn't know what to present to everybody. But either way, I think that's good.
And as far as the ad itself, do we have something that's been done before? Or is that, I guess, do we work with the Graham Star and
Let them try to create
kind of come up with something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally what an advertising representative would do is contact whoever the decision maker is for guidance on what the ad should look like, what kind of content it should have in it, unless the advertiser is providing an ad of their own.
Okay.
So
I'll get
there's
over
usually some
these
feedback
deals
given.
to figure it out.
They-
Maybe we can get a collage of different stuff going on.
They can create a proof and you can circulate it around
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah, okay. All right, sounds good. On our next new business, we need to take and need a motion to make Sherry Birchfield the new person to be authorized to have access to the accounts at the United Community Bank and the other accounts for RTA, and take Sonia Webster's access off of these accounts.
I'll make a motion to do that.
Second.
Okay. And then next new business is have Sherry Birchfield's authorization to sign checks for the bills and the employees for the Robbinsville Tourism Authority. She is not an authorized signer at this time.
Motion.
Second.
All right. Now I need to make a motion to go into closed session.